Hello and welcome. We have different ways of installing ERPNext. We have the first way is the normal way where you go and install Python on your computer and then install uh, uh, the bench CL, the Frappe bench CLI. Then you create a bench and you can install your apps afterwards. That's where then you can install ERPNext and run it from your local PC. Then the second way, which is the easy way, which is very fast, you can use Docker. Is first of all you have to have Docker installed, like the way you see mine, and maybe if you use Docker desktop, you can install Docker desktop like the way you're seeing how I've installed it. Then afterwards, you need to kickstart your ERPNext site, which will involve 5 to 6 steps. Very easy. Then, first of all, you go to your desktop. Let me go in my terminal. So you open your code editor, or you go to your physical desktop and create a folder from there, from which you can open it using your code editor. For now, for me, I am using my code editor, and this is my terminal. Uh, Let me just go back to the desktop so that you see that. So you see I'm on my desktop right now. Right now I'm on my desktop. So I can change directory into uh, my folder that I've created on my desktop, which is ERPNext. Then this is the folder I'm in right now. You see, like if you can see in my code editor, you can see this is the folder I'm currently in. So in this folder, uh, let's go to one of the sites that is owned by Karani, which has the steps that we are going to follow. So you come here, you have to have Docker installed, you have to have Docker Compose. You you have to have access to Docker Compose. Then you come and make a directory. So this directory can be any that you want. So, for example, you can make the called anything that you want. So, for now, let's just call it like how he called it ERPNext Docker. So you can see our directory is created inside the other directory which we created on our desktop. So the next thing, just a second. The next thing to do is we have to enter into that directory. Come here, you change directory into that directory. So now we are inside our directory here. So after getting inside our directory, you come and create a Docker Compose file. So for us, so you can use this in the terminal, but for us, since we are using a code editor, you can just copy the file name and then you come and create it inside our directory. So come here and say new file and create that docker.yml, dockercompose.yml file. So then it says that you then come and copy this Docker Compose file that he created, that he pre-created for you. So when you click on it, it will be downloaded here. So let's just get it. So when you just say okay, so this is the file. It has been added here. Let me just copy it into my file here. So you will go and access this file. You click on it. It will download. Then after downloading, you come and access it. It will be in a zip file. When you click it, you can access it, and then you will find that it looks exactly like this, like how it looks here. So this is this is if you've used Docker before, this is Docker compose .yml file. So then you copy these contents and put them inside your file. After doing that, you save this file. So this file is a Docker compose.yml file. So it kickstarts Docker containers and images, all that stuff. So in this file, this is where you configure all your images, all your volumes, all your containers, and things like that. So, and this is where, like in this file, this is where we add all those database settings, as you can see, all those Redis settings, all the details of our site, the version of ERPNext that we are going to use, that is version 15, and all these things. So this file is really useful, especially if you want to really kickstart an application very fast. And this was pre-made by him, Mr. Karani, to make sure that when you download it, you can easily kickstart your Docker containers very fast. So we shall see that as we go. So you can see all these things, MariaDB, all our databases are set up. So, and you can see the port that they are going to use. So all these things. Then the other thing, okay. The other thing is that you can change the name of the file, the name of your site if you want to. So for him, he called it front end. You can change it to, for example, Moses. So you can change it to for example, Moses. Then let me get a place. Can change it here to Moses. So this other front end, this is the name of how your container is going to be called. No, of how your image is going to, your container is going to be called inside Docker desktop, inside here. So the same way you're seeing this name, this is how this is where you're going to be seeing that front end name. So after doing that, the next step after doing that is, let's first save our file. The next step here is to as you can see, it said paste the Docker compose configuration, copy and paste the contents, which we have done. Then save the changes. After saving those changes, so you just come and copy this. So this will kickstart our containers and all our images and things like that. So you come and just do that. So when you run that, it will download all the images that we want, all the images that we specified in our Docker compose file. You can see this image, this one. So all these images are going to be installed, and then after being installed, the volumes and the containers are going to be run. So that was the use of this Docker compose file. Let's wait for our images to run, then we can continue. So you install all those needed things like Node, MariaDB, and then it will kickstart your site. So you can see it's now installing Frappe. It's now installing Frappe. So really, after this, our site should be set up successfully. So now it's after installing Frappe, it is done like updating all the doc types for Frappe. Then now it will start installing ERPNext, which we want to see. So this is how easy it is to use Docker for your ERPNext site. If you want to do different tests and if you want to set it up for yourself, you can really use Docker and to be easily configured for you. So after which the next steps will be accessing your ERPNext file. As you can see now, this access also he did it for you somewhere. Let me just see 88. So you can see the ports that this ERPNext site is going to run on. You can see ports. So all this was really configured for you already. So after it has installed ERPNext, it has also updated that like all the doc types in the database, then updated all the customizations. So it has done all these things. So ideally, after installing our ERPNext site, uh, it should then be accessible. Let's try out this and see. Let's just be running this here. Hope this is the one. So when you log in, you can see that he also gave you access to the logins here. You can see you can use administrator and admin. These are the default logins for ERPNext. So whenever you kickstart an ERPNext site, most of the time those will be the default logins. So it will ask you the language, things like that. Then you can say next. Then it will ask you for your full name. This is Moses. It's okay. Then your email address. Then your password. Yeah.